Hey there, Stampin' friends. Welcome to Movie Monday with Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen. Here is today's gorgeous card. This is one I did in my card buffet the other week, and it uses a little bit of vellum and 2 retiring stamp sets. Oh So Succulent, which is in the Occasions catalog, and it's getting ready to leave. There's also a set of framelits that goes with this one. And this one, which I'm really pretty bummed about because it has some great sentiments, sweet sentiments, also in the Occasions catalog, and they both will be leaving us the end of May. So if you love them, you better grab them. Also, we're using Watermelon Wonder, which is a retiring in color. So this card is an actual case from Dawn Griffith. I just absolutely love everything that she does, and this one popped across my Facebook feed or Instagram or something, and I thought, oh, that's really cool, we got to make that one. So thanks, Dawn, for the inspiration. So what we're going to start off with is a piece of vellum cardstock and our basic black archival ink. Now, when stamping on vellum, you have to be very careful because it's a slippery surface. So your ink or your stamp kind of wants to slide off of it. It's not real porous. The other thing is it doesn't really dry real quickly. So you definitely want to let it have some drying time or zap it with a heat gun if you have that available to you. So we're going to stamp just a couple of our flowers on the vellum, kind of sticking just to the middle and the left. We don't want to have any on our vellum over there towards the right. And I'm going to do just 5 flowers. I think we'll be fine on that. So let that have a little bit of drying time. I'm going to set that aside. In the meantime, I went ahead and stamped the same flower in the basic black on our watermelon cardstock, and I die cut those out. Then I took a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp our sentiment also in basic black. Okay, everyone needs a friend like you. So we're going to go ahead and attach that to a layer of basic black cardstock. Okay, put that aside. I'm going to do a little bit of layering here while we're waiting for that vellum to have a moment to dry. I have a piece of basic black cardstock folded in half. This would be 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle and folded. And then I have a piece of Watermelon Wonder. We'll attach that. And then I have a piece of Whisper White. And in the comments, I'll make sure that I put those dimensions so you guys can create this at home. Okay, then I also have another bigger piece of Whisper White. That's just for the inside of our card. I like to put a white piece on the inside when I do black or dark card bases so that I can stamp a sentiment. You could also go ahead and stamp your a couple flowers on the inside if you wanted to do that as well. So now I'm going to take my vellum piece and I'm going to flip it over backwards. I'm going to take a little bit of our watermelon ink and a sponge dauber, and I'm just going to sponge the centers of those flowers. Okay, now we'll flip that over. Actually, no, we don't have to flip it over. On the original, you're going to see that there is a strip of watermelon, and that one, that strip is going to cover the base of your card, and that's where I'm going to put my adhesive. So I'm going to actually put my adhesive, just a strip of it, down the back side, and then attach that to the front of my card. And I'm going to be very careful. Now, that's the only adhesive that I used, and it stays down pretty well. It's kind of free here on the edges. If you wanted to, if you don't like the fact that it's not attached really solidly, you could do some glue dots on the back side. And so then our final step is going to be to mount, actually, oh, you know what? Okay, so bear with me. You guys love when I do this, right? I can't find my watermelon strip. Okay, it's this piece right here, and that needs to just be glued down over the top, and then everything else is going to be pop dotted on the center. So since I don't have that piece, I don't want to go ahead and attach this because I need that one to send to somebody. So fast forward, the miracle of television shows us one that's already finished. So how cool is that? Couple little rhinestones in there, again the dimensionals here to raise it up off the paper, and that's it. That's how simple that card is. So cute. And I love the muted little pop of color there on the succulents by doing that backwards. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week. One little thing I'm going to tell you real quick is if you are a YouTube subscriber, you can also find me on Facebook Live on Fridays. So Fridays at 10 a.m. on my Jody Brechbill Stampin' Queen Facebook page, I'm going to be doing Facebook Live. And if you can't join in at 10 a.m., it's still recorded and you can kind of catch it then later. But it's just one of those ways that I'm trying to keep in touch a little bit more because I have so many ideas I want to share with everyone. But creating the movies is a little bit time consuming, and the Facebook Live is really quick and really easy. And so I will be making a project for you guys every Friday at 10 a.m. So you can mark your calendar and join me then. So again, thanks so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week for Movie Monday.